Go out for a walk with A. Though the Shogun seems to be indisposed for some reason, you, quite unexpectedly, manage to invite A to come forth from her plane of euthymia. You decide to take her on a trip around town for a change of pace. What is... Reflections of Mortality. To traverse the mortal plane. Okay. That was unnecessary, but I like doing it.
Off we go! Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected. It's the Shogun!
Mio.
What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
Ether.
Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
Yeah, you can actually see them. Oh gosh.
What is this stall selling?
I don't know.
I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
You know, I've seen him a bunch of times, but I actually don't know what he sells either. Tomoki.
What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this situation? I'm so nervous. Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Milk?
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty.
What?
You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
She's ready to laugh.
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. my milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both Dango and Milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The Almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this Dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the Almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
Hey, whoa.
No, Almighty Shogun, that's too much.
That is too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk.
Do you want another cup? Am I paying for all this? You know what? Never mind.
Oh, I would No. No need. That would be needlessly indulgent.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure, let's go and have a look.
That Dango milk sounds like... Hold on, let me talk to this guy again.
Oh, the Almighty Shogun actually rates my Dango milk. This is incredible. I was thinking of giving up on it, but now... Oh!
Yo, I interrupted him.
Oh, the
Yo!
Almighty Shogun, this is incredible. I was thinking of giving up on it, but now... Oh! This is fantastic.
You ever want a sign from God, and God literally just says... I'm gonna buy 500 and go door to door selling them for you. Oh my god, I love it. Also, that Dango milk sounds really good. I could really go for some Dango milk myself right now because she said porridge, and I think I actually know what that would taste like. Well, not taste like, feel like. She said it was superficial. I don't know what we actually call it in English, but I've always ordered it from like those stalls. Not stalls, whatever, the people, the vendors. It's called arroz con leche in Spanish, which is basically called rice milk. And like she said, it sounds superficial. It is superficial, but it's delicious.
Shogun. Almighty Shogun, what brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies, I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
The Almighty Shogun just wants to have a look.
Well, okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay, let's go then.
We are slowly gonna turn A into a... Actually, she is a young girl. What the...
How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
That's me. Oh my goodness.
Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsettias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsettias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
In other words, a lie.
Narrative device.
A lie! It's whatever the author wants. It's imaginary.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Fans have no place in eternity.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, that's how I feel about mangas as well.
I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Ooh, a Liyue martial arts story or a daily life romance story. Let's get that one. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. Oh my goodness, why? This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. Oh my god, are we gonna give her a bachelor's book? Have any of... You know what? No one who watches these videos or anything Genshin related has watched The Bachelors. It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life, featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in each story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon!
I can't lie to you, I got into it myself. But that's also because she's just looking out. Look at her, look at her.
Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope the writer gives her a happy story, because you know if you read my books, you won't get one. I hope she finds happiness.
Yeah, she has so much love to give. She deserves it.
Oh my goodness.
The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
You know what? We should give it to her, because it's a look into the innermost, deepest psyche of the average mortal, of the average Inazuma mortal. And what about this one? Read a Liyue martial arts story. Oops. Life made me a fighter when I just wanted to be a writer. The book is a martial arts story set in Liyue, focusing on fighting between different gangs. The protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because of an unparalleled martial arts ability. The selling point of this story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but is constantly assumed to be a reclusive master of one faction or another. The martial arts pros who see the protagonists as their enemies are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all of this, all the while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
Some people have dreams, passions, ambitions.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
He has an admirable... You know what? He has an admirable will.
You do have a point. And And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Probably not, now that I think about it. But it gives her a little bit more contrast. Read a reincarnation adventure story. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. I don't want to finish reading this. I don't want to bring her this book. I really don't make me read this. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone. But after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence, and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their lowly self-esteem. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Hyman thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
I think it's, you know, but it doesn't, well, it doesn't sound like it doesn't paint her in a bad light.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The almighty Shogun reads light novels.
This is gonna be her first time, actually.
Huh. You can't write this stuff.
Why am I almost as... Why is his desk almost as tall as me? I feel so small. Alright, A. Hold on. Let me read what it says in the quest thingies. The Shogun seems to interpose... Oh, never mind. A!